Hello,
Hello.
everyone. Okay. Oh, I have an echo. How are you, Linda? Hello, everyone.
Great. Hi, gingerfae. Hi, everybody.
Oh my gosh, we have some people already in chat, standing in line, get readings from us. Linda, I'm so happy you're back tonight. Love you. Love your energy.
Oh,
And
thank you. I I want a special shout out. Hi, Diane. And a special shout out to Kim B, who for the second day in a row gets the gets the gold star and the cookie for being the first in the chat.
love Kimby and her energy.
Oh yeah,
That's funny.
absolutely.
Yeah. And Donna Ewing today. She was actually number one as well. Hello from Michigan. Is it cold there today? Because here in South Carolina, we went to Special Olympics. My son was in Special Olympics today, and normally it's hot as Hades, but today we were freezing. We didn't bundle up enough. So just curious how cold it is in Michigan because South Carolina, it was chill. I forgot to check the weather before we left the house. But it is
Oh
so beautiful right now, spring weather. How's your weather?
well. Oh, I forgot to look out the window. No, I'm just kidding you. Today has been a really lovely day. It was a little rainy yesterday, but today's been really lovely.
Oh,
As Rhonda is feeling springtime all over the place.
I
Yeah,
imagine I'm going to lose my voice because breathing in all the pollen all day.
you
Oh my
know,
goodness.
I I think I'm going to have to go and get her because she's not happy to see. Oh, well, maybe
Okay.
she'll stop. Oh, she's
Yeah.
not happy. I'm going to
Don't
have
get
to go
Wanda.
get
We
her.
love Wanda.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
I'll be right
okay.
back.
Tell you what, I'll
Diane,
start saying hellos. What's
I
that?
see Diane thinks that she's hidden on my channel. I'm
Oh,
just going to quickly check YouTube after I get Wanda, and I will unhide you. And I don't know how that would have
what?
happened. Okay, hang on a second
Did you
here.
stick her in the corner and time out?
I would never have done that. Never.
Not on purpose.
Well, not on purpose. Yes, for sure.
I've
Otherwise,
done it on accident, hidden people by accident. So, but you're welcome to pop over. Everybody, I do invite you to hop back and forth between our channels. It helps our algorithm. It helps us get noticed, and it just shows us love. We love that. Kim's already been hopping back and forth. I love it. Channel hopping. So
it helps
there's
our it helps our channels grow.
yeah.
I've been learning a lot about YouTube in the last few days. I created membership badges for my
Oh,
members. I created uh, emojis, special emojis for my members.
we can do
Uh,
that. Wow.
yeah, you can do that. It was
How many subscribers do you have, Linda?
I have 583 subscribers as of now,
And
but
we can do the
membership
membership.
I just opened a membership last week.
Oh, I'll have to talk after and see how that works. I
Yeah,
thought you had to have 1,000, and I'm like, I need to push up my numbers. So please
no,
like, share,
no.
and subscribe.
You have I don't know what it used to be like before, but now once you monetize, you can have, I believe it's 5 or 6 emoji or like not emojis. Well, yeah, emojis. You
Uh-huh.
can your membership, you as soon as you're monetized, you're eligible for membership, okay? You can
Okay.
set it up right away.
Oh,
And but for the emojis, um, under 1,000, I believe you can have 5 or 6, and then the number of emojis increases with the number of subscribers that you have. So,
I'm gonna have to
you
check
know,
it out. That sounds like fun.
I had a good time creating them. I had much more difficult time,
Oh,
a much more difficult time putting them together in a way that what I okay. So the truth is that
Wanda's cracking me up. I'm sorry. She's just like
I
nibbling
know.
on you and
Try to ignore her. Uh,
Wanda.
she the yeah, she's playing, silly bird.
Yeah.
What can I tell you?
bringing us.
So the emojis were difficult to create because I didn't understand that you would need to have transparent backgrounds. Like I didn't know. Okay. And so it was a difficult lesson. And Diane very kindly, I couldn't find a way to do it given the limited free software that I had available because I don't have the money to buy Photoshop. Anyway, I found it really hard to do. And so Diane G, who always saves my patootie,
Your
Diane. Oh my goodness. She always saves me, and she came through and put them, all the badges and all the emojis were put on the were put together. She removed all, they were put onto transparent backgrounds, and so yesterday they all went live. The brand new ones went live yesterday. So, and Diane, I have fixed you were hidden. I don't know why. And so you're not hidden anymore.
Wanda did it.
Yeah, Wanda did it.
Wanda did it.
Sure as heck wasn't me. So that goes. Hi, Acadian Proud. Hi, Stephanie.
So yes, let's start saying hi to everybody. We have Donna here from Michigan. Of course, Kim B. Let's
Heavenly Blessed Honey.
Lovely. Nancy's here. Hi, Nancy.
Oh, Diane, you used Photoshop. I'm so jealous. I want Photoshop so bad. I love Photoshop. I was trained on Photoshop. I know how to use Photoshop.
Oh.
Using these like stupid frickin' free photo editing apps, they suck bigly.
I know, they're not free anymore, aren't they? Sonia's here.
I owe you an email, Sonia. You will get it today.
She's sweetheart.
She is.
Always looking out for us. Okay.
And Scotty boy.
Robert Sprite is here. Hello, Robert. Good to see you back. Welcome back. Akila. Hi, Akila.
Hi, Akila.
Akila B is here. She has such a beautiful soul.
So happy to see everyone. Hi, welcome.
Wow. And then we have Maria has perfect health. I just bless you for that. That's what I need. I need some perfect health here because mine's not going. All right. So, okay, we have people asking questions already. So I'm going to start as we say hi. So, yes, where is Wanda? Agador is going crazy, she says.
She's right here. Hi, Agador.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, so let's see. Okay, Robert's in Canada. Cold still.
Hi, fellow Canadian.
Oh,
sorry.
Can I move over there with you guys?
Well, I have a spare room, but bring your own bed.
Right?
I don't have a spare bed. I have a spare room. No bed. Okay.
We have a blow-up mattress. We've taken it to Nancy's before. It works out just beautifully. Ellen is here. Hi, Ellen. I'm so happy to see you here. Happy to see all of you here. I'm so I feel blessed with all and each and one of you coming to see the lives, sharing space with us every time. Mary Ellis, greetings to you. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. It's day, halfway. We're at the halfway mark. Craig, hello to you and Clara.
Hi, Craig.
Well. Love having
There's questions from Ellen and Emily in the chat.
Okay. Hi, Emily. Good to see you here.
Happy and proud. I'm living in British Columbia right now in the Lower Mainland, but I'm originally from Manitoba. Good Ukrainian stock.
Oh, really? Scotty Boy says, Wanda says, I will not be ignored.
Well, she doesn't want to be, she wants to be here, but she doesn't want to be here. She's in that hormone, like, give her a 13-year-old girl. I know why. Yes, I want to. Why didn't you invite me? No, I don't want to go. Oh, you know,
Oh my gosh, Acadian, not Arcadian, Acadian. Proud. Love that. All right, I'm getting through here. And then, okay, so Acadian says when things get tough and want it to stop, set the timer for 5 minutes, feel what you need to feel, then reset the timer and do something, anything. Reset the timer and repeat. I love that. I love
yeah,
that.
yeah. Usually, I bake bread, and because you can punch it out in the dough,
There you go.
and the tears just add more salt, and so it works. That's an excellent advice.
Like if I'm driving down the road and I feel myself, it's like, oh my God, switch this energy. I will just clap 3 times loud. Man, it stings my hand. I'm like, Ginger, you really don't have to clap that loud. But it works. It switches up
It
that
works.
energy.
Yeah, yeah, it
Um,
totally works.
yeah. So, all right, let's
Excellent way to
see.
change energy.
Can someone link? Oh, can someone link my channel, please? Link us both. Um, Definitely subscribe to both channels. I would love that.
Oh,
Um,
yes, please. I
Ellen,
do that too, Kim. Kim says she thought I danced to Dancing Queen. Yeah, I do that, but like that's to get my energy up before I do a show.
uh-huh.
And the other thing, like when I'm really having big feelings about something, I like Acadian Proud said, or I let myself feel them for a
Yeah.
limited amount of time,
Mhm.
and then I get up and I'll bake bread. Uh,
Love
that's my
that.
that's my
Oh
sort of
my God.
go-to therapy. And
Hmm. I love that though. You not only just get that therapy of changing up that energy, but the aromatherapy with it.
and it was something constructive to do. So yeah, I'm a big believer in food therapy. You know, food is
Yeah, so do I. Can you tell? I put on some
well,
weight.
yeah, me too. But I mean, food as a way of looking after yourself, food
Uh,
as a way of nurturing yourself. And so when you're making your own food, there's all kinds of like your energy is going, you're
right.
creating it for yourself. So it's a really effective way of showing yourself love.
True. It's true. Peace Mama's here. Hello, Peace
That's
Mama.
smart.
And then we have Leah Salva. I hope I say that. She's going to be lurking. Welcome to Lurk. We love Lurk. Lurking still helps our algorithm, so we love that. Oh my goodness. So let's see. Okay.
Thank you,
So
Nancy.
some
That's
people
very
I might have started twice. So I think I'm catching up. I think.
you.
Uh, thank you, Akila B.
I've
Thank you, sweetheart.
had in that time of your
Donna,
life.
I've got you starred. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Nancy.
Yes, Nancy. Thank you very much.
We do appreciate you subbing back and forth. We really do. Um, I'm caught up. Woo! Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is do a little roll call. May not be in order, but I'm going to roll call and let you know who I have. We have 10, but one I might have twice. So we have
We're
Kim.
gonna, we're going to close questions after this.
Yeah, let's close
Yeah.
questions after that.
Yeah.
Because I didn't ask beforehand. How long do you have tonight?
Well, I have as long as my bladder holds out, which is generally about 2 hours.
Right.
But there's also my hip joints that
We're
I sit
going
on.
to yeah. I I have a system I'm
I'm so
following and
decrepit.
it's been agitated lately. So we're gonna shoot for 8:30 and
Yeah, that's
that's
good.
an hour and a half. And if we have a
Yeah,
couple after.
yeah.
So anyway, we have Kim B, we have Sonia, we have Acadian, we have Nancy, Ellen, Emily, Stephanie, Liz, twice. I knew I had somebody twice. Okay, what say spirit about what's coming up for
That's okay.
All right.
If we have time for one more question, we can take one more question.
Yeah, and then we have Donna. Have I missed anyone? Diane G, thank you for putting that in.
You're so good, Diane. You're just awesome.
Okay. All right, Donna.
I
Okay,
wanted to
Donna.
send you. I
Okay.
wanted to send you a box of chocolates until I read about shipping overseas for chocolates, and they said, well, it takes 2 to 3 weeks, and the chocolates may arrive melted or crushed. So think carefully if you want to send them
Oh,
overseas.
Lord. Oh, my
Yeah,
goodness. Oh, my goodness.
no chocolates for you, Diane. I'll think of something
It's
else.
the intention that counts, right?
No. It's the thing that counts. In this case, it's the thing that counts.
In the sweet
You
sweet
lost your
caramel. I
pen.
love caramel. You can send anything caramel my way.
Okay, Diane lost her wrench. Where is
What?
Diane's wrench? Yeah.
I got a wrench. Oh my goodness. Who else needs a wrench? Kim B needs a wrench. She's deserving of a wrench. Hang on.
There you go. You're back, Diane. And I left the tab open in the. Oh, no, I guess I didn't. Oh, well, that was dumb. Oh, no. Yeah, I did.
Love
It's
it.
in settings.
Robert Sprite asks, is this live? The answer is, you betcha.
Oh, yeah.
You betcha. Oh yeah, you betcha. Craig, you know what? Craig and Clara need a wrench. Okay. And then I'm going to stop there because, let's see, Akila, I think Akila was on your channel. But Akila, if you pop over to my channel, I can give you a wrench here too. All right, we've wenched everybody.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to do a sip. And in the meantime, Kim B.
Good idea.
We'll do Kim B. We're going to do Donna after Kim B. So we're going to start there.
What decks are you using tonight, Ginger?
Let me remove my crystals. I felt kind of springy tonight. You know what? We're going to have to make ourselves bigger. Here we go. Springy. So I've got the Shadowscapes Tarot, which, you know, they have, I think it's a Swedish version that's bigger. And if I can get my hands on that, I would love. She needs to know her images are so beautiful and packed that she should be making bigger cards. And then I've got her companion here, Tree Keeper's Oracle. I'm going to do my best to have only 2 decks tonight, but, you know, if somebody asks a different question, you know, but all right. All right, I'm going to sip.
Okay.
Are you using decks tonight?
Yeah, I'm going to be using the my 2 favorite children. My favorite child, What We've Forgotten, and my second favorite child, but don't tell her, Oracle of Mystical Moments. And I have the sorry, where is it? The Guides of the Hidden Realms as backup in case it's necessary. Yes, in case it becomes necessary, Guides of the Hidden Realms are available. As we all know.
Right. Oh my gosh.
You don't ask them, you know, for a parking spot, but when you're in a tough spot, they will come through.
You know, today, speaking of, I was asking my guides, the Kyle's buddies during Special Olympics, they were supposed to meet me at a certain point. Well, their plans got changed, but I didn't know. We were searching for Kyle for an hour. And I kept asking for my guides to use my inner compass. And they kept leaning me a certain way. And it's like, but where is he? And come to find out, they took him back to base camp. They had lunch. And it was so frustrating because we missed the whole Olympic town, which is all kinds of games. because of all this, and I'm just so angry. But the inner compass thing works. It's you asked to be guided. I said connect Kyle's energy with mine, and which way is he? And my body would lean in a certain direction. And
So you become your own dowsing rod. That's fascinating. I've
I
never
have
heard of it
used it
before.
to find documents before. It's amazing. It works. So go around your house. Have somebody, if you have somebody who wants to play, have somebody hide something, and then ask your inner compass.
Listen, I don't need to have anybody hide anything because things disappear like just by themselves. I swear to God, the elementals play games with me. I lose my vape all the time.
Well,
And so,
that's a hint. Hint.
well, I'm not listening to the hint hint. Uh, I lose my vape. I lose my up close glasses, as you have all seen me struggle finding these. I lose these all the time. Sometimes I even lose these. And I just sort of sit there and go, okay, guides and angels, please help me find these things. Um, and then somehow I just go to a location and look, and there they are. And it's often a location that I have already searched, because I don't ask them like just, out of nowhere. I
Right.
look first. Like
Yeah.
that would be a real misuse of their energy, of their
True.
abilities, is
True.
just to do it without trying.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe it's the elementals playing silly buggers with me. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. Um, Somebody was saying congratulations, Sonia, and I'm trying to find what are we can't stay past 8. My daughter's so close to having a baby.
Yes, isn't that
That's
amazing?
right, Sonia. I am so excited. You have to email me when you find out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Um, you know
Maria
what?
Maria said she was missing an ATM card and she misplaced it and found it yesterday. Yay!
That's scary. I wouldn't mind doing a live sometime, and if you want to join me, I have a tarot spread that you could use to find lost objects. And I did it for somebody once, and it worked. It worked. So,
Could it be used to find a lost love?
well, that's what I need to do.
She said wistfully.
I know I have one of those ones that got away, and yeah.
Well, the one that got away died, so.
Well, that's my curiosity is because he was in the police academy, and I don't see him on Facebook anywhere. So what?
Yeah, Google his name. Oh, Maria. Yeah, of course.
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh! Oh my gosh! So
Maria, I'm so, ooh,
yeah,
my heart goes out to you. I can't imagine. Well, I mean, being an American is scary because, especially if you're not, if you're
I'm
a person.
I'm nervous. That's what. Is there room in Canada for us?
Yeah.
All right, let's get going. It's 7:25. Kim B
Okay.
has a unique
Enough.
question. She wants to know from her guides a message for her future self. I love that. All right, Kim.
Hmm.
A message for Kim B's future self. More. Ooh, ooh. Okay, already. Oh my gosh. They're just flipping out all over the place. I'm trying to keep it to a 3-card minimum for time's sakes, but she's got 4. Are you ready already?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
ladies first.
Doesn't take me long.
Oh
You're
my,
very funny. Okay. So Kim, you want a message for your futures from the guides for your future self? The first thing that came to me was let your future self ask for guidance on its own because its guidance, is not your guidance.
Interesting.
And any messages that you can leave for your future self, like messages in a bottle or writing in your diary or something that you go back and look, your future self will likely miss. That's the first thing that just fell into my head.
Well,
Okay.
then this is not reading.
Huh?
Then I just won't read. No, I'm just kidding.
No, no. What are you
No, go
talking about?
ahead. I'm teasing. Go ahead.
The card that I pulled is the card of perspective.
Oh, that's a pretty card.
Isn't it gorgeous? But take a look. There are three lenses. Well, I mean, it's very steampunk, okay, and I love that. But it's take a look. It's is it a microscope? Is it a telescope? Is it binoculars? Do we have any idea what the
What?
FAE this might possibly be? Because it has three lenses, okay? Do you have three eyes? Well, you actually do. So here is a glimpse into a message for your future self to have perspective, to be able to see things from all angles, to be able to look at yourself and the people around you and your life. I suspect this is about your life, to give it some perspective. Because there's that old saying, there's what he said, what she said, or what one said, what the other said, and the truth. Okay. And there might even be four or five they saids and the truth about what something happened. And that's what this card is about, is perspective. I hope that helps you, Kim. And you're absolutely right. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Exactly. This is the only thing we have any control over. We have our control ends at our nose. It could. Like this thing looks like it could just about do anything, doesn't it? Like I have no idea, but it's a great, great,
You said it makes perfect sense.
good,
Yeah.
good. I'm glad. These cards have the best images, the best okay, because when I read oracle cards, I rely on the art to hook into my intuition, to hook into the divine realm. Okay. And
Mm,
these cards are juicy, juicy, juicy in
love it.
terms of imagery and the richness of the images. So it's really easy for me to hook into them and just read. And if you're watching me regularly, you'll see that I give different readings for the same card,
Hmm.
which
Somebody
makes
was
perfect
asking, yeah, somebody was asking for tarot advice last weekend, and that's what I told her. I said, you can have one card and it reads different from everybody. If you're that intuitive reader, it reads different for
yeah,
everybody.
yeah,
So,
yeah. But I
yeah.
I I use tarot, but I do it like I use the basic meaning of the card as I
Hmm.
understand it, but then I go off into my own into my
That's what
own.
I'm saying. It's a springboard.
Yeah, it's a very non-standard kind of way of reading tarot, and so I'm a little chicken to do that on air.
That's how I do it. It's the only way to do it. We have to be unique, right?
I'm happy being ordinary.
You're not ordinary, you're unique.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm happy being
Yeah,
ordinary. Like,
yeah.
walking down the street, nobody would figure I was a weirdo.
Oh my goodness. All right.
You just think I'm a nice old lady. Oh, isn't
I
she
know,
sweet?
right? Yeah. I often, yeah.
It's a great
Yes,
disguise, I tell you.
Jacqueline. Welcome, Jacqueline. Welcome to the chat
Hi,
too.
Jacqueline. It's glad to see you. I'm glad to see everybody, you guys. I
I
just love you all so much.
know. All right. So uniquely, okay. Are these cards? Okay. So I see. First of all, I see like okay. First of all, let me show you the card. Might help.
Oh, that's pretty.
This is the Knight of Cups, and I don't know if it's going to see these cards don't want to focus. Anyways, this is a unique one because the cup is up here and there's fish around it. So first of all, I'm feeling that's not fish. That's mermaids. Even
Even
cuter.
better.
See, I need my little looking glass over here. But anyways, I got Pisces energy off that for some reason. But anyways, this is very unique. um, so because this is your future self, I can't say because this is normally my knight in shining armor card, you know. But as a message to your future self, I'm seeing this more of letting your future self know that when you ride with the tides instead of fighting them, that you will find more emotional balance, more emotional bliss. That golden cup awaits to those who are patient and flow with the tide instead of trying to swim against it. So I'm gonna leave that one there. Plus, you got a unicorn here. I mean, all things magical. So the more magic you believe in, this is a message to your higher self. The more magic you believe in, the more magic can happen for you. Okay, so then I'm going to so this is the Justice card, but there's beautiful butterflies all around her. This is letting me know that again, keeping things in balance, mind, body, and spirit, because we all go through transformations almost each and every day. And it's so important to stay grounded through the process, but yet explore, let our spirit explore all opportunities, all experiences. If we're going to go rider weight term, this is just about the energy you put out, the energy you receive. If you treat people kind, respect, you will receive the same. So that's the information I'm getting off of this card. And then these two popped out together, so I'll have to read them together. We have Keeper of Creativity.
Ooh.
So it is so important for us to keep our creative mind flowing, because being creative is, to me, one of the sparks of life. It's what keeps us going. And I can vouch for me, if you stay stagnant long enough with your creativity, I don't feel really good. My energy changes when I'm not being creative. And there's so much elemental energy around you, your future self. They're just waiting and peeking out and waiting for you and your future self to just shine with your creativity. They're waiting to see what you can create, because it doesn't only bring you joy, it brings others joy as well.
Yes.
So, not to mention, she's holding a lotus flower too. So I wish maybe I will take some time. That would be expensive. Never mind. I was going to say enlarge and make my own deck for
That
her.
that lotus flower is the connection with the divine.
Exactly. So, but it's right here for those of you who cannot see. For those of you who are on your phones, I might not use this stick anymore. This is so tiny. And then Keeper of Journeys. Hang on. I've got like wizard vibes here. I've got hermit vibes here. Journey, Keeper of Journey. I believe this is about you keeping a journal of your journey. And let spirit lead you through your journey, and not to expect anything to happen. Again, going with the flow, letting your spirit lead you to wonderful, wonderful paths, because there's different paths going through all your transformations, and spirit leading you. So that's what I have for you, Kim. All that babbling.
Kim said that she'd been to a mermaid festival earlier.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Isn't that cool?
Fun. She
And the
says there's
mermaids came
a
out for you.
oh my gosh.
Oh, I bet you the mermaids were all over the place. Yes.
Oh, I'm loving reading your chat. Okay, the lotus has a lot of meaning, she says, associated with my ancestors. In that image too, it could be also the elemental ancestors and what I'm trying to say, inner earth, inner earth ancestors is what I want to say, Kim. Love that story for you, Kim. Oh my gosh, thank you for letting us read for you. All right. Next we have Donna, and after Donna is Sonia. So,
Oh, the direction you're headed in the near future. Okay. Donna, are you making a decision about some direction that you need to take or that you want to take? Like, is this a choice for you that you're uncertain about, or is this a path you've already taken and you just want to see where it's going to wind up? I'm asking because I'm getting some interesting information from the cards and from my guides. Yeah, Jacqueline, me too. I love that poem. Hmm. I love that, Kim. She says that one mermaid was with child. I was expecting her to give birth while she was dancing. Ah! Oh, that's such a beautiful image as a
wow.
pregnant mermaid. I love that so much. I love that so much. Thank you for sharing that. I'm going to smile about that for the rest of the day. Thank you.
Oh, I was staring up at my mermaids this morning. I have some mermaids in my bathroom. They're just like precious moment mermaids. They're so adorable. All right, are you ready, Linda?
Yep, I am.
Okay.
Okay, so I pulled two cards for you. Sorry, that's Donna, right? Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Did she say it's a direction in her relationship and job? Okay, and so you're already on that path. Okay,
Okay.
so the first card I pulled for you is synchronicity. So
Ooh.
that to me, okay, synchronicity is all about the affirmations, confirmations, validations that happen when you make a decision. Okay, once you've chewed through all the alternatives and the decision is made and you've decided, okay, this is what I'm going to do, and you start walking along the path, you know it's the right path because synchronicities start happening. They may even start happening before you make the decision, but generally afterwards, I find a lot of synchronicities. I find things that happen that move me in a certain direction. And I trust that it's the right direction. Like meeting people or getting an email address of someone or those kinds of things that just sort of happen magically out of thin blue air, thin blue sky. Um, so that's the first card, is the card of synchronicity. That harmony, okay, the energy of a harmonious decision, if that makes sense, but that's the words I'm hearing. The energy of a harmonious decision manifests itself physically as much as ethereally or energetically. And the other card that I have for you from Mystical Moments is under my umbrella.
Oh, cute.
So this is a card of protection and shielding. So there's some amount of protection for you. But look at you traveling on this gorgeous bird, and you're holding up, the bird is holding you on its back, but you're holding up an umbrella to protect the bird. So this is also about looking after yourself and your things and what belongs to you and what is yours. I mean, not that a bird ever belongs to anybody, let's face it, but you know, looking after what's yours and protecting yourself and what's yours. That's what this is about. But it's also about traveling, moving, a path. Okay. So, this is interesting. Interesting reading for you, my dear. Interesting reading. I hope it makes sense to you. Mm,
Oh, Justin, 16-year marriage.
okay. Well,
Ooh.
look for the synchronicities and follow your heart. Follow your heart for your own highest good. What is for your highest good? Your soul knows. So seek your soul's guidance in this. Um, yeah.
Yeah.
You,
Hmm.
how our heart communicates with us is with emotions, right? Our soul, I should say. Our
Mm-mm.
soul communicates with us through emotions. Things give us joy, we gravitate towards them. Spiritual joy, we gravitate towards that. Mm, pain and fear, we don't want that. That, you know, there's this puritanical idea that you have to suffer, that this world is a place of suffering. That was never what it was created for. I'm here to just break that, deconstruct that for you. That is not true. We are not here to suffer. We are here to enjoy life, to enjoy the world, and to grow spiritually. You don't require suffering to grow spiritually. You don't get soul brownie points for endurance. Okay?
Mm.
That's just not true. So go with what your soul is aching for, which is some joy. That's what we all want, right? Connection, love, joy. It's universal human.
That's a beautiful message, Linda.
Good luck to you. I know it's a tough road to yeah. Yeah,
Mm.
Donna, you might want to, I mean, I don't know you, and I'm just like
Right.
telling you about the pretty pictures, okay, that we're looking at.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm not I'm not qualified for any of the stuff that I'm saying.
This is true.
However, let
For
me tell
entertainment
you,
purposes,
for
yeah.
entertainment purposes only, you might want to seek therapist for a short term as you work through this. It'll help you.
Oh, wonderful. I'm just laughing at all these funny. The chat's having a good time with the mermaid thing. See.
You're welcome, Donna.
Oh
I
my.
hope it helps.
All right, Donna. Okay, so funny enough, synchronistically enough, the way my cards fell out can answer. It seems like it could offer a guidance for both. Okay, so as far as relationship, you said you're in a 16-year marriage. That really makes sense on this image here because this is the King of Pentacles, but he is within this oak tree, and I don't know what kind of tree it is, but to me, it's an oak tree. This is
Yeah.
being rooted for so many years, grounded. I feel like this because most of the time, these King of Pentacles, they're very down to earth. They're grounded. They're very generous with their resources as well. Um, this particular one seems to have the tree. It's like, okay, it's almost like he has stayed still too long. That's how I'm feeling. Um, that there's not a lot of movement in him here. So I don't know if, that resonates with you. Um, it's interesting because in this image is a unique creature. It's like part dragon, yet part bird. It's almost like yet a crane, yet it's not a crane. So so as far as guidance for your relationship, I feel like if, and let me know if this resonates, if he seems to be no movement but complains. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So he just seems very set in his way, and it would take, unfortunately, for you to do some work and to get movement out of him. So I mean, that could be like the only advice I can give you is for you to think of things to get him moving. Think of let's do a little mini vacation. Let's go to the aquarium. Let's go to the I don't know why I see the star, it's not an aquarium, a solarium. What is it where you go and you look at the stars, but it's in the building?
Planetarium.
Planetarium. Find something that really sparks his interest, that he's interested in, and move towards that, and think of something to do within that realm. But otherwise, I see very little movement at this time. So we're asking about, we can't fully see into the future. He's not fully covered in this bark, so there's still some wiggle room, so to speak. So there's that. And then I get the Wheel of Fortune here. So if this is career, this is a good sign. But also, when I look at this particular Wheel of Fortune, it makes me think of the Ace of Pentacles. So there's different elements to the Ace of Pentacles. One is about finding and creating a healing sanctuary for yourself, and I feel this is very important right now. When you have a kind of a one-sided relationship, it's about making your own sacred sanctuary, because you have to keep your vibrational energy raised, and this will also do with your job opportunities. She said this job will be a spiritual match too. Oh my gosh. Okay. So go into that. Get in that energy in that morning, the night before, but especially in the morning. Get your energy excited. Like you are so excited to go talk to them again, and you're so excited to get this job, and you ask your guides to assist you in saying the words that they really want to hear from a new employee, and then some, to bring out your are you snorting? And then
Sorry, if you're reading it, I'll explain.
ask them to assist you in bringing something unique to the conversation, because you have you might not be able to see it, you have little elementals surrounding this too, so that's you calling in the unique energy. So ask for them to assist you in keeping your vibrational energy high. You go in there not nervous but excited, and again, you might even want to call in the elementals, because maybe I feel like something might happen to bring a giggle amongst the group, and that's something to break the ice as well. But this, oh, I just got chills when I picked up this card. This is Keeper of Beginnings.
Oh,
Is that not just a beautiful
he
card?
got chills too.
You've got
Yeah.
butterflies. That's new transformation. This is new. This is coming out of your cocoon. This is digging your roots in. This is all about new things for you, Donna. I'm excited for you right now. I believe that even if you didn't get this job, there's something out there that's magical for you. But I pray you get this if you feel it's a spiritual match. And again, working with your guides, but new beginnings. But part of your new beginning, I feel, is about you nurturing yourself, you going in deep finding that light within you, bringing out, you are goddess. Bring that goddess to that interview. Bring that goddess to your new life. And if he wants to stay in this tree stump, you go and you have you be you and make sure you're doing things that bring you joy. So, Donna, that is what story I have for you tonight. So I hope
Lovely.
I hope that brings
Those
you
are lovely cards for you, Donna. It's not going to be easy, but those are really positive and encouraging cards. I want to explain what's going on is,
yeah.
okay, chat is all over this. As usual, the best chatters. Okay.
Totally.
Kim wants to know, okay, so I created emojis for my members, okay?
Yeah.
And where I find them on my phone, and this is an Android, is down here on the chat line. There's an emoji, a little emoji icon, and I press that. Hold on. Press that. And I get my keyboard, and then I get another emoji icon. And if I press that inside the chat line, okay, hang on. And if I get that, then I get this screen that shows down below. You can see my emojis under my name, okay, for members. So if you're not a member, you won't see them. So please become a member because you get all kinds of great perks, including a private chat room on Discord, open to members only. Yep, I created it, and it's ready to be used. The only people there are me and Diane.
I'm playing right now.
We're using it. So so come and join us. And and yeah. we also, it was a lot of fun, and I couldn't have done it without Diane's help with Photoshop because we emoji kitchen. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, these emojis are original. Okay, because I didn't want to step on any copyright stuff. So so these are like original art. And
oh, really? Yeah. I'll have to check that out. All right.
I'll tell you about it.
Paste and send. Okay, there's Linda's link to at least her channel. Or is it? Did it go through?
Yep. Yeah, I did. I see it.
I'm not on the bottom of my chat. I'm like, oh my God, it disappeared. I deleted your channel.
No, it's there. I see it. So, you guys are having a hell of a time. I'm so happy to see you amusing yourselves with those because I had a lot of fun creating them. So yeah.
Oh, yay. So yes, if you have not subscribed to Linda's channel, please do so. And then there was a comment. They're having so much fun. I don't know if I forgot to start this comment because I didn't think. Okay, well, I know one of the comments was about angel numbers, and you can go online and ask about angel numbers. I have an angel number book, but you know, they always say it's your angel speaking with you. But if you feel that it's your father trying to speak to you, then it is your father. I believe if you have a person in your mind, you're seeing these things.
Yeah, that's what that's about.
Diane G, you're awesome. Oh, thank
you,
Nancy. All right, 7:55. We got to get going here.
Let's start moving. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Next, I do have. Let me get up here. So Sonia, are you still here? Oh, yep, she's right here. Okay, before you go off and have a grandbaby, let's give you a reading.
Is this your first grandbaby? Sonia, is this your first grandbaby?
All right.
Oh, this is so sweet, Sonia.
Oh.
Nature. Rejuvenate yourself in nature. Connect to nature to be able to fill your energetic well so that you can draw deeply from it. Oh, it's Christina's first baby, but not your first. Oh, okay. Okay. So, yeah, terrifying time for the new mom. Yeah, I know. I relate.
Goodness.
There you go. Nature is your go to for healing and rejuvenation, and keep doing it. Keep going into nature. You have a deep connection with nature. Nature is so healing for you and so I keep saying rejuvenating, but it does. It really it fills you up. It calms your energy, but it energizes you at the same time when you can be out in nature. So take the opportunity every chance you have an opportunity to be in nature. This is your deep connection to it. This is probably from the elementals. They want you to come visit. And the other card that I have for you is from Mystical Moments. Hmm. And here's a woman who's connected to the universe. Look at her. She's
Oh my
carrying her universe in her hair, and along with the stars in the sky, she's just waving it along like a flag as she is on her way traveling. See that she's on a cloud? That cloud is taking her through the universe. And see the little white bird that's sitting there telling her, turn
God.
left, turn right, giving it a piece of bread to shut it up. Sorry, that's my joke. That's not the actual reason. Okay, that's just me being an ass.
Holly, what a
Okay,
cracker.
yeah, exactly. Here, have this cracker.
Oh,
Shut up. And
like giving
so
that lollipop to the kid.
she's carrying the moon of her dreams.
Oh.
She's carrying her companion. She's carrying the stars that light her way. And I know you're going to say, yeah, but they're behind her. No, 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 no. They're lighting the way in front of her. She is walking through the universe with her own whole being. There she is,
Mm.
successful, independent, walking through her world. Ah, I love this card. I mean, it's a great image, right? Look at it.
Yeah.
So there you are.
Love
Heavenly
that
blessing, honey.
message.
Great success. Go to nature because the elementals want to visit,
Mhm.
and you will find a lot of healing there. As much time as you can spend in nature, do it as often as much as you possibly can, because you will greatly benefit from it. You'll find healing and comfort, and you'll find renewed energy and renewed inner resources to.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, you're welcome, Sonia.
I got to piggyback on that just because I got this beautiful Empress card.
Yes.
Hmm. So at first I thought she was standing on a rock and the roots come up. I'm strange and unique. I love to look at the shape and the dimensions of the roots of a tree. I don't know what it is. It just brings me such joy.
Mhm.
It's maybe the artist in me or something, but I love the roots of a tree. But as I'm looking at this, she's not standing on a rock. This is a bridge.
Ooh.
Nature being the bridge for you. And she is just, I wish my camera would, let me see if I can change my camera from not autofocus, see if that makes a difference. Um, did it help? Maybe. Anyway, she is just out there being fancy foot, carefree. She's making offerings to Gaia, to Mother Nature, and butterflies are just surrounding her. And the more she's putting her free spirit up in the air, the butterflies are like making this wreath kind of aura around the sun. And here, let me put it up again. This is you being Empress, going out into Mother Nature. And like Linda said, that energy out there is so transformative. It's so good for us to be out there. You got a little froggy here. And so there's abundance out there for you, abundance of little special presents and secrets out there for you to find. So as you're walking, look down, look around, look above, look everywhere. There's little treasures that are hidden, waiting for you to find them. And then I've got, oh, this says Keeper of Transformation. How many times do we have to say transformation? The word of the day, transformation.
It's springtime. That's what it's about.
It is. But look at this is like you finding your portal out there and walking through it and finding yourself in a magical place. And yes, this is all in your mind, your imagination, but it is really out there. And you walking through, I feel like there's two certain trees that if you walked through them, you would feel an energy shift. And as you come through, it's like a whole breath of pun intended, breath of fresh air, fresh energy out there for you. Yeah, this is a magical card, and all the color green, so healing.
Yeah.
It doesn't look green. I don't know if it looks green on camera,
Yeah.
but it's green.
Well, on mine, on my screen, it does.
Healing energy. So greens and purple, my two favorite colors. It's not purple in here, but when I put it up here, there's purples and green. But anyways, nature, healing. There's your story, Sonia. Wow, that's beautiful. What'd she say? Get my cards.
Oh, good. Good.
Empress is coming out for me a lot. Oh yeah, that's because you have we all have this Empress energy inside us, or Emperor energy that's been hidden because of this adulting thing we have to do every day. And oh my goodness, bluebells. Oh, I have I don't know. I have a great aunt who does paintings, and she lived in Texas. And I don't know if they are bluebells, but she's always
Bluebonnets. They're called
bluebonnets.
They're not the same flower as bluebells, but it's a really
Right.
intense blue color, and they're gorgeous.
Beautiful. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Sonia, for letting us read for you tonight. We have Acadian and then Nancy. So Acadian also wants to know guides and elementals. All right. All right. Welcome, Acadian. Are you still here? Let's start doing roll call because it's been after an hour. Let me do roll call, and she's here. Awesome. Yeah. Or he, or she, sorry. They are here. Oh, and welcome. All right.
Okay, and let me just shuffle this deck just to see what'll happen. Oh, isn't that interesting? Ooh. Don't worry, Acadian. Okay, when I said that, isn't that interesting? I know, isn't that interesting? Huh? You never want to hear from your doctor. It's interesting because the Guides of the Hidden Realms deck wanted to talk to you. So instead of Oracle of the Mystical Moments, we have Guides of the Hidden Realms, and we have. Oh, okay. So, sorry.
What are you apologizing for?
So I was just going to jump in, and that's.
Oh, go ahead, jump in.
Okay, thank you.
Guess first, unless you prefer me to go first, and then just say, "Hey, you go first."
No, well, not this time. I might. The first card for you, Acadian, is intention, and this is from the What We've Forgotten deck. So your intention matters a lot. In fact, in any magical endeavor, which is what we're doing, right? We're working with energy, which some people call magic, but it's working with energy. Intention is everything. So clear your intention, light a fire under it, and watch it work miracles. Watch it light up that globe. See how that globe is lit up and connected to the divine, right up above, right, way up here. Okay, your intention is all important. Your intention is everything when it comes to energy. You intend love, you intend joy, you intend. I'll tell you something, when you have a pure heart and good intentions, like the highest intentions you can, um, people tend to overlook when you say something awkward. This is the voice of experience. If you say something that could be taken very awkwardly or being taken the wrong way, but you say it just out of a pure heart, a full heart, people will take it the way you meant it and not twist the words unless they're like really crazy. Okay. The second card, and if they're really crazy, you shouldn't be around there anyway. Um, no, seriously, unless you're a professional or they're your kids. Oh, here we go. I need my close-up glasses to read this sometimes, all the time. The second card, okay, so here we go. Intention is the true source of power. Sorry, they're crooked. There we go. That's better. Intention is the true source of power. No wonder the hidden guides wanted a chance to speak. There you are. Your true source of power is your intention. And it says along the side, it says divine will, integrity, power versus force. I'm going to try and hold this so that you can read this.
That's a powerful word.
Power versus force. Divine will, integrity, power versus force. Okay, because force is something that comes from you towards something else. Power is something that is entirely within and operates with integrity and according to divine will. Intention is the true source of your power. Whoa! I got big chills.
Wow.
I got big chills. There you are, Acadian. That's for you. I hope that resonates. I hope that makes sense to you.
Where? Hang on. Where'd that comment go? I lost her comment. She works in the emergency field. For those of you who came in late, questions are closed due to time restraints. I will be on again tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. Linda, when are you coming on next?
Tomorrow at 2 o'clock Pacific, 5 o'clock Eastern. I'm going to be on with my guest, Diane G. Diane's an Akashic Records reader and a healer. She's been working on, she does emotional psychic healing, and she's very skilled. You guys all know her as like an awesome mod. But there's a lot more to Diane, and I hope you'll come along tomorrow and get to know her a little bit better.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, I mean, I'm at work at that time, and I'm so upset. I would love to get in on that, but I couldn't, sneak away. And so she currently works in public health, but would really want to work on a novel. Oh my gosh! Wow. Okay, so that's what I found. But hi, Hattie. Welcome to our channel. Yeah, Hattie, come on by tomorrow on my channel, and then get Linda at 3 p.m. I don't know what coast you're on.
2 o'clock it's 2 o'clock Pacific time.
Pacific, 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock Eastern, yeah.
Oh, I might be able to make that. I'll be home in time. So, oh my gosh, Jacqueline, I hate that you have a migraine. Wait, yeah. Oh, hope that goes away.
Thanks for coming, Jacqueline. Really, really
Hattie's
appreciate
on
it.
the East Coast.
Okay, so 5 o'clock Eastern time.
Perfect. Okay.
Wanda's
All
so
right.
cute. Wanda's so hormonal. Oh my God, Nancy, I cannot tell you how annoying she has been this past month. She has been the biggest pain. Mm.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get going. We're late 11. Okay. Acadia. So I love for you that I have the Ace of Swords, and especially if you are wanting to work on that novel, this is a wonderful card to get. This is like gift of insight, gift of clarity, gift of knowledge. Let's see. Oh, and surrounded by swans. Swans have such beautiful energy. This is about walking with beauty and grace. There's butterflies in this image. There's a lot of transformative energy with this here. So I think if you have writer's block or anything, you can call upon your guides and angels and ask for them to clear what blocks you from your creativity, from your thought. You are going to be gifted this clarity of thought, clarity of um, um, unique. Ask and be specific. Ask for unique words to translate onto paper for this novel. Um, and let it flow. Don't force anything. Just sit there, maybe meditate, not even plan on writing, but have that book near you, your journal of something. That is a wonderful card for you to have. And then I have Keeper of Wonder. Okay, hang on. This is a beautiful card. I got to stare. Such beautiful energy in this card. First of all, green. And she, oh my gosh, Acadia, she is writing in a book. And to me, this is about this creative. Oh, I feel like you're going to have such a creative spark out of nowhere. And this is about magical energy. Dragons hold all elements, all four elements: air, fire, water, earth. This is about you finding balance and the being like transported into a different world to be able to write creatively. Let me look at your comments real quick. This is such a beautiful card. And I feel like what you write will be healing to others as well as yourself. You received the Ace of Swords before. Okay. Something's telling you something. And this says, when I work on a novel, I feel as if I'm channeling. Exactly. That's exactly where I was going with this. This is all about this. First of all, this dragon. You may have, even if you've not watched some of my shows with Jean, Sun Psychic Jean, you may even have a dragon guide. So call upon that dragon guide to help you with this. I feel like this place you're going to get to is so magical. It's going to just bring in all this creative energy. But do this. To have the Ace of Swords and this elemental being writing, and get yourself a special pen if you don't have one. Get yourself a special pen. Splurge a little bit. A quill. I have a pen with a quill on it. It's got a peacock feather. Mine has a peacock feather. Go through Amazon, search quill pens, and find something that's beautiful that you're attracted to, and use it in your writings. So Acadian history. I'm interested.
I think that's fascinating, Acadian. I really do.
Yes, I'm gonna have to search into that. Hey, Sharon. Sharon's here.
Aaron?
Warrior Girl's here.
And Warrior Girl. Hi, Warrior Girl. Oh, it's so good to see you.
So, oh yeah. So I have been drawn to us. So definitely. I see you. I'm curious. Do you have red hair? She's got red hair in here. But oh gosh, that's a wonderful story for you, Acadia. I can't wait. Keep on both channels and keep us informed. I would love to follow along with
I'm
you.
really, is it in French or in English, Acadian Proud? Your
Oh, I have,
novel. Because if it's in English, I can proofread for you.
ooh, hint, hint, hint,
I'm a
hint.
fine proofreader. I really am.
Oh, Silver's here. Mudita's saying hi. All right, Nancy is next. So, Nancy, are you still here? I know you popped in. There you were.
Okay.
All right, Nancy. The lovely Nancy. Okay, what energy for Nancy?
Isn't that, ooh. Isn't that interesting? Can I go?
Yes.
Oh, Nancy,
Nancy, hang on to your pantaloons.
this is so interesting for you, Nancy, because two cards came out of the What We've Forgotten deck. So you get two juicy, juicy images to look at. Lucky, lucky you. Okay, the first one that I pulled, no, it wasn't that one. Oh, now they're falling all over the place. Okay, the first one that I pulled was courage, the heart.
That is beautiful.
Come on, come on. I'm just trying to get it to focus properly and it doesn't
What
want to.
deck
Okay,
is that again?
there we go. Okay, so courage.
Beautiful.
This is, okay, so the root of the word courage is call, which means it's Latin, okay? But and in French it's courage, courage, and
Courage.
so that's what the core of it is. The heart, right? Is heart. That's the root of the word courage, is heart. Look at that. Jeweled, gorgeous, precious, precious beyond belief. Your heart. And that's the seat of your courage. And then we have whole self. Look at this. Your whole self and courage. So to me, this is a very clear message to have the courage to examine your whole self and to be your whole self, not just little bits of it that you think are okay for public consumption, but to be your whole, to be who you really are, your whole being. Have the courage. You have so much to offer, Nancy. Have the courage to share all of you. I love that message for you. Let me
Wow.
just,
She's such a beautiful soul, and I love it when
yeah,
these messages come through.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, let's see.
I hope that gives you some insight and some inspiration.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, so spiritual journey indeed. You've got this beautiful 10 of Cups and surrounded by water energy here. Obviously, it's the cups, but this is just you finding your bliss. And I know you're such a beautiful soul and always have positive energy. When things are challenging for people, you have a way of helping them navigate through the ocean. I just love this energy for you. Um, yeah, and it's funny. It's like this is not like the 10 of Cups for like a couple, like you know, a couple in a relationship. This is like, oh, I feel like this is you finding your soul sister of you. Does that make sense? Some journey in a meditation, I feel like you are going to see your soul sister, which is you, like you from another realm. I feel like it's interesting, so interesting, what I'm getting here. So I don't know if that makes sense to you, Nancy. It's just a very interesting thing I'm getting here. Um, but yeah. So you being around water energy. So, we've talked about you getting a new fountain. So I think that would be good for you because that would be such calming energy and especially for your meditations. But what I love here is this. This is an interesting image. I guess I should show you. This says keeper of intuition. So I feel like you're coming into a space of, you always have good intuition. You have a wonderful relationship with your guides. And this is almost priestess, high priestess energy, I feel. But this is about you having intuition that comes from like the old world. I'm hearing the old world, the ancient wisdom of intuition. This is different than your daily average intuition. So I'm wondering if your spirituality is taking another step up, ascending into more of a just ancient words, ancient wisdom. I keep hearing, even though this is keeper of intuition. This is, this beautiful tree that this owl is peeking out from. Or is it an owl? Because I see hands folded. Anyways, there is maybe another guide that's going to reveal themselves to you, and the messages they'll have for you. I'll talk to you about this a little bit later. There's so much information here, and we're coming on an hour and a half here. But I feel like in a meditation, a new guide, if they haven't come through already, will reveal themselves to you, and they're going to give you such bliss, moments of bliss. I've got so much flowing through me, I can't even like weed it out and bring it out. So, but anyways, there's a story for you here waiting to unfold. So, I can't wait for you to share that with me. All right. So there you are, Nancy. There's your story tonight. Ellen, are you still here? We have 3 left. Ellen, Emily, and Stephanie. So doing roll call. Ellen, are you still here? Emily, are you still here? And Stephanie, are you still here? Stephanie says hello. Stephanie's still here. Mystic Cancer, again, Linda and I are both on tomorrow at different times. So be sure you're subscribed to both channels. Hit the bell, and that way you know when we start, you'll get a notification. And then because you've come in well after an hour, and so we would love to read for you. So go ahead and click those buttons and bells and all that fun stuff. So Ellen's here, Stephanie's here, and I'm waiting on Emily to say hi.
Oh, so Nancy, thank you for telling me that. Thank you.
Oh.
You're so precious. I really appreciate the feedback. Thank you.
Let's read for Ellen, and then we'll read for Stephanie. Hi, Ayana. All right, let's read for Ellen.
Oh, Ellen.
Spiritual journey. Ellen's
got
a journey.
It's been rough. Yeah.
It's coming. It's a good journey.
Yeah, especially if you're American, it's been rough. I mean, it's been bad enough from this side of the border, and just like the daily slog that you probably have to go through. And yeah,
Okay.
My heart goes out to you.
Mhm.
Let's see. Mm, mm. Unity, unity, unity. Focus on unity. Focus on the commonality that unites us all, our love for our family, our love for each other. Don't let, this is going to be hard to hear, okay? Try not to focus on what divides you. Try to focus on what unites you. We all want our families to do well. We want to do well ourselves. We may have different visions about how that can be accomplished, but fundamentally we have the same goals. It's important to focus on that. It's important to focus on what brings us together rather than what tears us apart. Because it just is, okay? Intention is everything. If you intend to work to operate from a position of unity and inclusiveness, that includes everyone. Yeah, I know. You don't want it to. I would rather it didn't, but I know what the truth is, and the truth is that it has to include everyone. If it's to be meaningful at all, on any level, it must include everyone. Sorry.
Mhm.
I know there's people we'd like to cut out. I know that. But look at the unity here between the world of the physical, the world of spirit, and the world of divine. And that's the image. It's a beautiful, beautiful image. There's a lot of layers to this image. I'm not going to go into great detail. Just put this in your mind and keep this as your goal, that you are divine. You have a spark of the divine. You were created from the divine. Your soul is divine. Okay, so I'm going to share my image of how God creates souls, okay? Or how souls are created, okay? So God just reaches down to her robe. I know it's childish, okay? And then carves off a chunk of robe and goes, and send you on your way. And that's how God creates souls. This is just me. This is my story, and I can have a story.
Interesting.
But we are divine. All right. Every single one of us, our souls are divine. We are divine. Keep that foremost in your consciousness as you go through your day. As a divine being, embody love, embody unity. It isn't easy. It isn't easy, Ellen. It's not easy for anybody. Like, believe me, I'm not Mother Teresa, okay? And I get annoyed driving around, and I get annoyed waiting for stuff, and I get annoyed believe me, this is not a path for the faint-hearted. But if you make a commitment to it, the support is there for you. Your guides will support you. Angels will support you. You will find support in our community. You'll find support in the most unexpected places if you keep your focus on the divine. And as for what's going on around you, observe, don't absorb. Your perspective is one of divine unity.
What's that, Linda?
It sucks, I know, but there you go. That's your message.
Wow.
And I think it's a message for everybody too.
Mm,
Oh, Jacqueline Anderson, I love that. Jacqueline says, we're all given a spark of madness. We mustn't lose it. Yes.
I
And
agree. I agree.
I am convinced that comedy is a
This is
clair.
interesting. Listen twice, speak once. I love that. It's like
Yeah.
measure twice, cut once. My carpenter mind went there. Although for me, it's like measure 3 times, hesitate, measure one more time, and then
And put a full cloth on your forehead, and then come back and sharpen your scissors, and then walk around and have a cup of tea, and then, yeah, okay, all right, I guess I'll cut it. Measure it again, and it's different this time. And then cut it, yeah.
Oh,
That's
Pirouette has a channel, YouTube channel. I just
Pianette.
subscribed.
Yes,
Oh,
she
I'm
does.
already subscribed. Never mind. I got all excited.
Yeah, Pianette has a channel and she
I
does
didn't
some
realize I was
wonderful
already subscribed.
she does some wonderful daily videos. I watch them every day. I don't always comment, Pianette,
Oh,
but she does wonderful daily video shorts that are so lovely and so they're like little pearls. They're gorgeous, and you guys should subscribe to Pianette's channel and watch those because they're fabulous. Very encouraging, very positive, very supportive.
oh, CJ. That's right. I remember you saying that once. Uh, I love wood. I love cutting wood. I love creating with wood. I need to get back. I need to make my workshop clean.
You're welcome, baby.
All right. Okay. So, Ellen, about your spiritual journey. Oh my gosh. Reach for the stars with that spirit within you. I wish. Okay. I'm not going to use this deck anymore. Can you? I mean, I can only imagine.
Can you change your lighting a little bit so that you have a light behind your or sort of behind or to the side of your screen like this and
Oh,
and
man, I'm blinded.
and adjust it
Yeah,
and that'll help it.
I
You have
know
that?
we were talking about lighting last time, and I think,
Yeah.
yeah. But
Yeah,
anyway,
because
the
I
images are
had to
just so
fiddle for ages
small.
to get my lighting right for
Yeah.
cards.
So, okay, in this image, I'm blinding myself now. Um, okay, it's like you as the goddess. So, speaking of your spiritual journey, we have to all feel like we are that goddess, or we are that empress, high priestess, FAE being, FAE queen. We have to be in that energy in order to expand our energy. Um, this is a beautiful picture. Ah, interesting. She is on the sea floor. There's little fishies all around her. And oh, makes me wonder if you don't have a past life with Atlantis or something.
Oh,
Some sort of water world. Jonathan Daly was talking about the Mintonkin, which is a water world. And he's been in conversation with me about the Mintonkin star seeds. So check into, I'll type it in. I think it's Mintonkin. Okay, star seeds. I'll have to look up real quick. I'll after I give you a reading, I'll type it in. But anyways, so it's like she has created a portal because she could. It's like the waters have parted for her. Um, so she's created like this channel to be able to breathe, to be able to expand, to be able to connect with source energy. This is I'm usually go way out there right now. Um, this is about you in your spiritual energy. This is for all of us to call in source energy and open a channel to our guides and ask for a clear channel to our guides. In here, I'm just seeing, and star, by the way, the star is of healing. The star is of hope. This is about you wishing on a star. And so raising your vibrational energy will help these wishes come true for you. And being that she's surrounded by fish, I feel like you have an abundance of healing coming your way.
yeah.
Um, yeah, for sure. And then we have Keeper of Receiving. Oh my gosh. So in
Mm.
the underworld, treasures await, right? And their treasures are seeping through the trees. So I feel like there's something about you going into nature and finding the treasures out there. But this is of resources, and healing is part of the resources, health, um, time, and energy. So you going out into nature will help you be able to I think breathe. The more you're out into nature, breathe spiritually is what I mean, not just breathing in fresh air. I
Yeah.
advise you, because in this image is a little fey being on a swing. Go to a park, sit on the swings. Swinging can be very meditative. And if you can't find I don't know, do parks have swings anymore? They changed things so much. I found myself at one time, it was today actually, but even if you can't swing, go out and I just feel like going out into nature and sitting, but you swinging as picture yourself. Okay, I'm picturing you go back to that inner child when you were swinging. Go into that kind of a meditation, and as you're swinging, your feet. I mean, I feel like this will be such good healing energy for you. Taking a moment out of each day for you and your spiritual nurturing is so important, and it's going to help you navigate through all these challenges. So, yeah. So, Ellen, that's what I feel for you. I feel like um, yeah, there's just this card is just speaking healing to me. There's all that resources underneath there, under the ground. So something about, I don't know if you have inner world, what's my words? Inner world connections? Is that the word I'm looking for? Anyway, Ellen, that's my story for you tonight. I feel things might be challenging right now, but I do feel nothing lasts for, it's like the wheel of fortune. The wheel happens, and we have to figure out, that's when we tap into our energy most and ride that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ellen.
Oh, Ellen, that's an excellent idea. Just to tap into that joy that you felt as a youngster and just the sheer joy of movement through space. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go
Telling
see.
you,
Yeah,
it works. I've done it myself. It works.
yeah,
Bye,
yeah.
warrior girl.
I
Thank you for popping in. Okay. All right. We are down. Let me take there. So Emily, I don't think Emily came back. So we have
oh, she,
Stephanie.
she was here. I saw her.
Oh,
I she said she had to. She said she left, but she came back,
okay.
and
Let me look in the chat. So
somebody gave her
Emily.
5 lashes with a wet noodle. Uh, I think that was Jacqueline. Jacqueline's really on fire tonight, man. That woman is hilarious.
I love it.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
yeah,
Bubbles. Okay, you know me and Bubbles. Oh my God. Nancy
yeah.
said the trigger word.
That's good advice anytime, Nancy.
Oh my gosh.
Go and
I
play in
know.
puddles. Go and play in puddles. Puddles.
There you
Puddles.
go.
Oh,
Bubbles.
there's Emily. She's here.
Okay. All right. So
Okay.
Emily. Okay. We have Emily. We have Stephanie, and my thing didn't go down far enough for Liz. How is your energy? Shall we do one card readings?
Yeah,
Are you
yeah,
good?
yeah. We can keep going and
Okay.
do the last three, and then I'm fine, and
Okay.
then we'll chat about whatever
Okay.
after the
All
show.
right.
Okay.
So Emily's next. Stephanie, if you're here still, say hi. And Liz and if you're still here, say hi. And I keep forgetting, I'm looking at my chat, but some of these are on yours. So I
Yeah.
keep forgetting to look to live chat.
Oh
So
yeah. No, I'm always
finish
looking at live
my
chat and
associate's
making smart ass
degree.
comments. Ooh.
Finish your social. You need a yes or no. I don't know. Let's see.
Well, here's what I have for you.
Liz is
Let me use my pendulum first,
here.
and then
I'm thinking. Yes.
say hello to Marigold, everyone. This is Marigold, my pendulum.
Oh, look at that.
Isn't she pretty? She has black tourmaline inside her for the truth. Hi, Marigold.
Where's my coin?
Lawrence Bradley finish her associate's degree at her current school? It's wiggling. And it's a pretty big yes. It's a pretty, let me put it up here.
Oh, hang on. Let me take her.
Okay, hang on a second here. I'm going to put it so you guys can see it. Okay, so should Emily Lawrence Bradley finish her associate's degree at her current school? Oh, yeah. Well, it's okay. So maybe it's because my arm is so high up and it's waving around. But let's try it again. Should Emily finish her associate's degree at her current school? It's going in a circle. Now it's starting to say yes. Now it's going in a circle. Answer to that, which basically means that you can choose what you like. What the card says is wonder, as in follow the wonder, or I wonder why. I wonder what she'll do. There you are, in front of the door to wonder. This is like the door to Disneyland for me, full of incredible things behind it, you know? The door to wonder. Wonderland. So there you are, Emily, in front of that door. Are you going to choose to open it, or are you going to choose to leave it closed and then just walk away from it? I think what that means is that it doesn't matter what you choose. This is just my thought. This is not for my guides or anything, Emily, and this is for entertainment purposes only. Do not make decisions based on what we say, et cetera, et cetera. You can read it all in in the show notes. But honestly, it sounds like it in the course of your life, it doesn't matter which way you choose to go. It's important that you make a choice that's aligned with your values and your heart, your soul. But really, what choice you make doesn't seem to matter. Are you getting a better answer out of your pendulum than I did from Marigold?
No, I'm trying to see. Okay. Should Emily finish her associate's degree at current school? I'm kind of getting a yes from that one.
Oh, good. Okay.
Let's see. All right, so I have here, it's interesting. Okay, so I thought I pulled a card for current school and I pulled a card for a different school. So finishing your associate's degree in current school, I got the Six of Pentacles. So my question is, your current school, do you feel like there's an equal exchange of energy, of resources? Do you feel good at this current school? Let's see. This is about also, yeah, you expending your energy, your time. Do you feel fulfilled as you're in this school? So that's the question to ask yourself. Do you feel this equal exchange of energy? But the way this is, it's like you putting out the resources is making something grow. So let me show you real quick. This is, let's say you, it could be your school, you know, the resources coming down, flowing is nurturing a growth. A seed is blossoming and growing. So I feel like this current school, it's good for you. Doesn't mean the other school isn't, but this current school is good for you. So then I ask for a different card. You are finishing your associate's degree at a different school. I have the Hanged Man, interesting enough. So this is about you really, it's like taking a step back, getting perspective, looking at looking at things through different perspectives, And let me see the images here. There's a lot of elemental energy in here. Of course, this is shadowscapes. Why wouldn't there be? Interesting. There's the, is it the Ankh?
I
That
can't tell.
the cross that has the round.
Yeah. The hoop or the
Yeah.
circle.
So what does that mean
Oh,
to you?
life.
Um.
It's a symbol of life.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So yeah, it's again, it's both schools look good. There's a different perspective on one. It's just asking you to look at the different perspectives surrounding the school itself, the area. What is that school going to offer you?
Yeah.
So I don't see a negative card here on either one. But it's really
It's really up to you.
yeah. I know that doesn't help, does it, Emily?
No, I know. I'm sorry, Emily, but honestly,
Yeah, and you can, yeah,
you'll do well. I mean, according to the cards that Gingerfae drew, and
mhm,
also my card and the pendulum, you'll do well in both environments. You will do well. You will finish. You will have what you need from the education that you receive. It doesn't matter apparently at which institution you choose to do it. I know, Emily, that sucks, right? But there you are. In a way, it's liberating because it means that your choice doesn't really matter. You
there's
can
no
choose with
wrong
your heart.
choice,
You want
right? Yeah,
if you want to go somewhere where you think you'll be more comfortable, because I know you've been really lonely, then do that, because it won't make overall it won't make, like, it will not have a harmful effect
right,
um,
right.
on your education.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, sucks. I'm sorry. It's nice when we get a clear answer, but sometimes the answer we have to hunt for it ourselves. And yeah,
Yeah,
there
yeah.
you go.
So
Love
if
you,
it's a
Emily.
new surrounding you're looking for, then that other place would be, yeah.
I love you too, Starfish Jenny.
Hi, Starfish Jenny.
It's nice to see you. It's really nice to see you.
All right, we have two more. Let's get them out.
Okay.
Stephanie would love a message from elementals and
Dear.
spirit.
Okie dokie. Here we
So
go.
here we
Steph.
go, Stephanie. And then Liz is on both pages going back and forth. Liz will be our last one. Okay.
Yeah. Oh my. Hmm. Okay. It's not interesting. The guides of the hidden realms have something to say to you as well, Stephanie. Okay. I'm just going to jump right in here, just rudely.
It's not rude.
Oh, good. Um, okay, so the first card I drew for you is magic. And look at this. So what's magic? Magic is spooky energy at a distance. it,
Hmm.
it it's it's operating on physical objects without using physical energy, with using energy, okay, invisible energy. That's what magic is. Exerting your will upon the physical world, okay, your intention, exerting your intention upon the physical world around you. So here you are in front of magic, in front of the portals to magic. And how do you get there? By listening to ancestors, listening to the ancestors. And what do the ancestors have to say, I wonder? She says as she puts on her sixth pair of eyes. They're saying, ooh, inherited patterns and traditions, okay? And integrated wisdom versus knowledge.
Ooh.
That's a thought. That's a big fat thought right there. That's going to take a little while for you to process. Integrated wisdom versus knowledge. Okay. So couple that with magic and ancestors. I think that that's a pretty clear roadmap for you, Stephanie. Getting to magic by listening to the wisdom of your ancestors. I don't know what ancestral tradition you come from, but there you are. Oh, is Tarot Stash here? Ooh. Hi, Gerald.
Oh, howdy.
Welcome to the Funny Farm. We've had such a good time tonight, man. Chat has been hopping.
They've been cracking me up. Oh. Thank you for popping in, Gerald. Hope your meeting goes well. Magical. Hope it's magical.
And isn't it interesting that you should pop in just as we're talking about magic? Can we say synchronicity?
That's funny.
It's magic. It's not funny. It's magic.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, we're on a roll here. Sorry, you go ahead. I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
Oh, okay. That was funny. All right. Oh my gosh. We're reading for Stephanie, correct?
Yes, we're reading for Stephanie.
I got laughing so hard. I forgot what we were reading for. Stephanie, I love your cards here. Hang on. So my first card, Stephanie, Queen of Wands. That is one of the most magical queens because she loves to spread magic. In this image, she's playing a harp. So music, beautiful. It's healing. Queens of Wands love to, like, say, have a party. They love people to feel happy. And so maybe that's a hint for you to throw a party, make some silly occasion, anything. And a party could be one other person. It could be 5 or 6. You know, it's what you feel like doing. Queen of Wands, inspiration, creativity, doing something. How about throwing a steampunk party? That would be interesting and magical. I would love to come. In this image are a few foxes. And so I got my little handy dandy pamphlet that I made. I love animal energy, and I wanted to read you the energy of the fox. Foxes are about survival. They're about family. You pulled the magician. No, you pulled magic, right? Foxes represent the in-between worlds, like a magician who's in between worlds. So they're all magical. And their message to you is solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instinct and resources surround you. So that's a good card to get, Stephanie. We have 3 foxes I wanted to look at. So 3 is that like the 3 of cups, so celebration. 3 is companionship. 3 is I don't know. I feel like earthly connection here. So this is about you calling in that Queen of Wands energy. Do something that pleases you, which usually entails pleasing others too. So there's that message. But this one, talk about synchronicity. Keepers of the subconscious. As above, so below. And there's another magical door for you, another portal opening for you. I feel like you have a time coming your way of you walking through this portal, and another world awaits. But this is about you being grounded, connected, and each day ask to be grounded with Mother Earth. Don't forget to send her love and healing where she needs it most. And this is about being connected to source energy. This is that tree of life. And this is such a beautiful image. There's a lot of sea life in this image as well. And these, uh, oh, not Conn. I forget what these are. Are these the Nautilus?
I can't really see, but I believe so. Um, let me get up. I believe so. Yes, that's what it looks like to me. Are you frozen, Ginger? Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness. All right. I think the internet's energy is getting low too. But anyways, um, yeah, the Nautilus. I forget. Look up, Google the Nautilus spiritual meaning. That's something I'm going to create or get together a animal, a sea life spiritual animals meaning. So, but this is just about abundance being all around you, abundance of spiritual knowledge, and your spiritual quest is being blessed, and that's what I feel. Your story is with this, Stephanie. Your spiritual journey being blessed. So there you go. I hope those messages spoke to you, Stephanie. Yeah, I did froze. I'm surprised. My internet's been weird. So, Liz, you are here. Last but not
The crowning jewel of tonight's release is Liz.
Liz, thanks for hanging out all this time, or popping and coming back, and popping in between both channels. And Lady Blind Wolf is here. Hello, hello. I know.
Hi, Lady Blind
Oh
Wolf.
my gosh.
You're welcome.
I'm on tomorrow again with Ivana Intuitive at 7 p.m. Eastern, and Linda is on 5 p.m. Eastern,
2 o'clock
2
Pacific.
o'clock Pacific. So please do pop on both channels, and we'll make sure you get a reading. So, all right, Liz, love that, Liz in awe.
Oh, that's interesting, Jacqueline.
What I miss?
She said 3 has resonated with me my whole life for some reason. Well, it's kind of a powerful number. It's a powerful. It is one of the numbers that is at the basis of the universe. If you believe Nikola Tesla, he said that the vibration of the universe is 369. And if you take a look at the at least this has been my observation, is that the what we've forgotten deck, it's arranged like when there's portals or doors, there are 3 or 6 or 9 of them. The ones that I've counted, okay, because I count them as I come across them, but I haven't counted every single one, so I could be wrong. And you're welcome to test that hypothesis if you want to. Oh, how interesting!
Just got really good cards tonight.
Okay, so Liz, the guides of the hidden realms had something they wanted to say to you as well, and what they wanted to say to you is the dream of co-creation.
Ooh.
Okay, and what they want to say is manifestation, divine partnership, and that frequency alignment. Okay, manifestation, divine partnership, and frequency alignment is what's required for the dream of co-creation. You're being invited to offer yourself.
Oh, that is so beautiful.
Offerings. This is nature. The world of nature is giving you offerings to help you in your dream of co-creation. You have the offerings from nature. They're there. You just have to reach out and align yourself, follow the instructions, follow the breadcrumbs, align your frequency. Remember that you're in a divine partnership because you are divine. Okay? You are divine. You are in a divine partnership of manifestation. You have to align your frequency.
Beautiful card.
Align yourself with that partnership to be able to co-create with the offerings of nature that are before you. I don't know. This is really powerful to me. This is really powerful. This is an invitation to you. This is your gold embossed heavy duty cardstock with texture in a big fat white envelope invitation to co-create with nature.
Love it. Love it. Really unique cards, but that path, I could just imagine.
Guides of the Hidden Realms, yeah, they were, it's by Colette Baron Reed, and it took her 2 years to create them because she did the paintings herself.
Oh, that's the one she did, the paint. Okay.
Yeah, the art is hers, and it's a powerful. I treat it with a lot of respect, and I have it in front of me, but it doesn't always want to talk, and so, I just try to stay sensitive to what the deck is offering, and yeah. On the other hand, what
Nancy.
a ton of stuff. So what we've forgotten always has something to say.
Yes. I love that deck. It is so beautiful. Beautiful.
It's beautiful and very, very helpful. Lots of insight.
Sweet dreams, Nancy. I'll call you on my way home from work. Oh, and thank you, Sharon, for putting our links in. We really appreciate that. Oh, yeah.
It's Guides of the Hidden Realm, and it's also a deck with a lot of insight. But like I say, I wait until it lets me know that it has something to say. Something.
I love that. That's a powerful deck then. Yeah.
It is. Yeah, I think so.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's finish this. It's 9 o'clock. What happened to our 8:30? That didn't work. Okay. So Liz, okay, you have this beautiful 7 of Cups. And just like that other image that I just had with the Tree of Life in it, it's like, okay, 7 of Cups can be good and challenging at the same time. It's about us using our imagination for our dreams, our wishes, our hopes, our goals, our big to-do list. But we tend to sometimes do too much dreaming and not enough action. And this is saying the universe is within reach, Liz. What you aspire to accomplish is within actually in this image it's just out of reach. It's because interesting. I'm gonna pause there real quick. This person is pointing up at the Tree of Life, but it looks to me like the neck of a swan. So this is a call for you to, whatever you do it in beauty and grace. That's the message I'm getting here. Don't spend too much time fantasizing about what you want. And there's also a gentleman helping her here. He's making the list for her as it's like her assistant. Okay, write this down. And she'll go on, write this down. But I'm thinking writing your thoughts down, not just your aspirations and your goals, writing your thoughts down. But as far as your aspirations and your goals and your to-do list, your bucket list, call it what you want, um, pick one or two and start moving towards them. What, even if you don't know what's my favorite, flip a coin, do something. You need, it's time to start moving towards what you aspire, and you master that before you move on to the next one. And
Yeah.
then I've got this beautiful card, Keeper of Whimsy. It's inviting you to add whimsy to each and every day. Um, and of course, I'm going to say go out into nature and go out somewhere where you hear water, the ocean or a waterfall, a fountain, a creek. It's very healing, very healing. But they're asking you to add some whimsy to your day. Get in touch with that inner child. What brought you joy when you were a little girl? And I feel like it's daydreaming by a tree. Oh, she's having a cup of tea. Have a tea party, Liz. You need to
Magical tea party.
host a little tea party. Make it fun. Oh, definitely. That's what I'm getting from this card. It's time to have a tea party. I haven't had a tea party in a long time, and there's so much fun making the little cakes and tea scones and everything. So yeah, so you are being invited to add some whimsy to your life. Um, Go after what you really truly want. It's attainable. It's a matter of you going out there and grabbing it, grab a hold of it. Make it a bucket list if you have to, a to-do list, as I like to call it, and start somewhere. So start at the beginning of that list. So there's my story for you, Liz. I hope that she lives a block from the sea. Okay, it's about you going and meditating by the seaside, um, just walking barefoot in the sand, wearing a floppy hat, doing something whimsy. So
Yeah.
love that. Love that. All right,
Accepting
then. What's that?
accepting the offerings of nature,
Hmm.
you know, for your own well-being, for your own good.
Speaking of ta-da, Linda, ta-da! All right, we've gone over where we said we were going to go over, but that's what we do. That's what
That's
we do.
okay. That's
Love
okay. It
you,
wasn't bad.
everybody.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Liz. I hope that gave you some insight and maybe
Yeah,
some little inspiration for what steps you can take.
yeah.
But never forget, people, we are divine. We are
Mm,
absolutely divine.
we are divine beings living in these earthly shells. All
Sorry.
right, Linda, once again, you're on next tomorrow,
Yeah.
2 o'clock Pacific, 5 o'clock Eastern.
Talk Eastern.
What else do you have on tab?
Oh,
No.
I have a schedule for that because I can't keep that
No.
stuff in my head.
Handy,
Uh,
dandy, but no, I have to write everything down myself. And as
on
she's looking, thank you everybody for sharing space with us tonight. Love these readings. There you go.
on Tuesday, I'll be on Akashic Adventures. I'll be hosting, and that's the 15th.
Okay.
It's the
Ooh.
15th of April on Tuesday
What,
already.
what
Okay.
time is that?
2 o'clock Pacific, 5 o'clock Eastern. And it's simulcast. I'm on Akashic Adventures with Viviani and Diana Bowles, and it'll be simulcast on Viviani's channel as well as on mine. I mean, I'm hosting it. It'll be simulcast on Viviani's channel.
Uh-huh.
And next week on Thursday, I'm having Pierrette. Um,
Oh.
as we heal together, Pierrette. She's going to be on my
Mhm.
channel next Thursday. So yeah, that'll be fun. That's the Thursday before the Easter long weekend. So next week's going to be kind of light for shows. This week I've got like a show every day.
Oh, wow. You busy? You're busy.
Working hard.
I've taken a kind of a break since the holidays, so I needed to regain some momentum here. So on Ivana Intuitive tomorrow night at 7 Eastern, and then Nancy next week. We got to touch base on what day we're going to do. Um, we've decided we want to do witchy readings, get our witchy decks out, and do something
That'll be
special.
fun.
Yeah. So, and then next Friday, 18th, Sun Psychic Jean and I will be doing angels and ancestor readings at 6 p.m. Eastern. So that'll be fun. So yeah. So and the next time Linda and I are on, we've decided we're going to get quirky. We're going to get out some quirky decks and have some fun.
The weird decks.
And maybe a F bomb might flow out here and there. So if you have virgin ears and you don't want to hear F bomb,
Yeah, because I'm just warning you now, I'm going to be using inner effing peace. Okay. And sometimes I forget to censor myself.
I
So
think it'll be funny.
not for
It'll be
children.
funny, fun, and that's what we want to do. So.
The other thing I want to remind people on my channel is I just opened up membership, and there's a bunch of great perks for even the lowest level, like a private chat room on Discord. So please sign up for membership, support my channel. If you look next to, I have been monetized. So if you look on the comment line, there's an opportunity to donate to my channel through YouTube and also through PayPal. I am so grateful for all donations. I really, truly, deeply grateful.
No donation too small.
And I'm planning lots of cool stuff for the membership too.
Oh, that's so fun.
Just the badges and the emojis. There's more coming.
Beautiful, beautiful.
We're going to have our first members only Zoom meeting this month. And yeah, and I'll post. I'll as soon as I've decided which Sunday. It's not going to be Easter Sunday. Relax, don't worry. As soon as I've decided which Sunday, I'll post a link on the community page, so you'll be able to see that. So, and that's for members only. So
that sounds fun.
Yeah.
So yeah. So everyone, I mean, Diane G and Sharon Saib have been doing an awesome job being moderators and putting up our links. We invite you to subscribe to both channels, like, share, subscribe, hit those bells. Some people came in after an hour, some after an hour and a half, and we love to read for everybody, but time doesn't always. So hit those bells so you know when we're on.
Yeah.
And I want to just thank everybody. You're beautiful souls. Thank you for sharing space with us tonight. I want to send you guys off with FAE blessings. And of course, you get the fairy butt too. Bye, everyone. And there we go.